At the age of 50, many couples begin to question whether sharing a bed every night is truly the best choice for their relationship and overall well-being. Is sleeping apart a sign of growing apart? Or could it actually strengthen the bond between two people? The answer may surprise you. For decades, the idea of a couple sleeping separately has been seen as a warning sign, an indication of trouble in the relationship. Society tells us that true intimacy means sharing a bed, night after night, no matter the circumstances. But what if that belief is outdated? What if, in reality, separate sleeping arrangements could lead to greater harmony, better health, and a deeper connection? There comes a time when quality sleep is no longer a luxury, it becomes a necessity for physical and emotional health. Many people over 50 experience changes in sleep patterns, increased sensitivity to disturbances, and health issues such as insomnia, sleep apnea, or restless leg syndrome, snoring, tossing and turning, and differing sleep schedules can turn the bed into a battlefield rather than a sanctuary. Yet, many couples ignore these problems, believing that sleeping in separate rooms signals the beginning of the end. They suffer through sleepless nights, wake up exhausted, and slowly begin to resent their partner for something neither of them can control. Sleep deprivation leads to irritability, decreased patience, and an overall strain on the relationship. Is clinging to a tradition more important than embracing a change that could improve both partners' well-being? Choosing to sleep apart does not mean choosing to grow apart. In fact, it can be an act of kindness and respect. By prioritizing quality sleep, couples can wake up feeling refreshed, energized, and more present for each other during the day. No longer dreading bedtime means no longer associating the relationship with discomfort or resentment. Instead, intimacy can be nurtured in other ways by spending intentional time together, engaging in meaningful conversations, and maintaining physical affection outside of sleep routines. Many successful relationships thrive on this arrangement. Couples who sleep apart report feeling more appreciative of each other, as they no longer associate their partner with sleep disturbances. They enjoy their time together more, knowing they are both getting the rest they need. The key is communication, discussing sleep needs openly, without shame or fear, allows both partners to make decisions that honor the relationship rather than adhere to societal expectations. But what about the fear of losing emotional closeness? The truth is, closeness isn't defined by proximity during sleep, it's built on daily interactions, shared experiences, and genuine connection. Couples who sleep apart can still cuddle before bed, enjoy morning coffee together, and express love in countless ways throughout the day. Some may say, but we've slept in the same bed for decades. Wouldn't this change feel too drastic? Change is always uncomfortable at first, but growth comes from adapting to what best serves our well-being, rather than focusing on the fear of separation. Focus on what is gained: deeper rest, less stress, and ultimately, a stronger relationship. The idea that couples should sleep in separate beds or even separate rooms is often met with resistance, largely due to deeply ingrained societal expectations. Traditionally, sharing a bed has been seen as a fundamental part of intimacy, connection, and commitment in a romantic relationship. Many believe that sleeping apart signals problems in the marriage, a lack of love, or even an impending breakup. However, in reality, every couple is unique, and the decision of whether to sleep together or apart should not be dictated by outdated beliefs, but rather by what genuinely benefits the relationship. For some couples, sharing a bed brings immense comfort, security, and emotional closeness. The simple act of being near each other during sleep, feeling the warmth of a partner, hearing their breathing, or even waking up together can strengthen the bond between two people. Many find that falling asleep next to a loved one provides a sense of calm and reassurance that enhances their overall well-being. In such cases, there is no reason to change a sleeping arrangement that works well. If both partners are happy, comfortable, and well-rested, then continuing to share a bed is perfectly natural and beneficial. However, for other couples, sleeping in the same bed may not be the ideal choice. Sleep disturbances caused by snoring, different sleep schedules, restlessness, or personal space preferences can lead to frustration, poor sleep quality, and even resentment over time. In these situations, opting for separate sleeping arrangements can actually strengthen the relationship rather than harm it. When both partners are well-rested and feel respected in their individual needs, they are likely to experience better moods, improved communication, and a greater appreciation for each other. The most important factor in determining whether to sleep together or apart is choice. The decision should be made based on the couple's unique needs and what enhances their relationship the most. No one should feel pressured to conform to traditional expectations if those expectations do not serve them well. Some couples thrive with separate sleeping arrangements, while others prefer to share a bed. What truly matters is that both partners feel happy, secure, and fulfilled in their relationship, rather than adhering to societal norms that may not reflect their reality. If you're over 50 and struggling with sleep, it's time to ask yourself a critical question. What do I value more, tradition or well-being? For decades, society has ingrained in us that couples should share a bed. It's seen as a symbol of intimacy, unity, and commitment. But what happens when that very tradition begins to take a toll on your health, your mood, and even your relationship? As we age, sleep challenges become more prevalent. Changes in hormones, chronic pain, restless legs, snoring, sleep apnea, or simply different sleep schedules can turn the once cozy bed into a nightly battlefield. Tossing and turning, waking up exhausted, and feeling frustrated with each other, none of that contributes to a thriving partnership. So, here's the real question. Would a change in sleeping arrangements make you a better partner, a healthier individual, and a happier person? Consider this. Love is not about proximity in sleep. It is about understanding, respect, and a commitment to what serves both partners best. Sleeping in separate beds or even separate rooms is not a sign of relationship failure. In fact, for many couples, it is an act of love. It's choosing rest over resentment. It's recognizing that quality time together when awake is far more valuable than suffering through restless nights. It's prioritizing health, emotional well-being, and personal space so that every interaction during the day is filled with energy, patience, and affection. The idea of sleeping apart might feel unnatural at first, but pause and think, are you resisting it because of what truly makes you happy or because of an outdated belief about what couples should do? Real love isn't about blindly following tradition. It's about evolving together, adapting to life's changes, and making choices that foster joy rather than frustration. So if you find yourself struggling with sleep night after night, don't be afraid to challenge old habits. Ask yourself, what truly strengthens my relationship, clinging to the past or embracing a solution that benefits us both? The foundation of a strong relationship goes far beyond the simple decision of whether to sleep together or apart. While society often places expectations on couples to share a bed as a symbol of intimacy, the reality is that every relationship is unique. And the most important factors in a lasting partnership are kindness, communication, and mutual care. These qualities form the bedrock of emotional connection and ensure that both partners feel valued, understood, and supported. Kindness in a relationship means consistently treating one another with compassion, respect, and patience. It's about choosing words carefully, especially during difficult conversations, and making an effort to uplift each other rather than tear each other down. A kind partner is considerate of their loved one's needs, whether it's offering a warm hug after a long day or simply listening without judgment. This kind of warmth fosters an atmosphere where both partners feel safe, strengthening their bond regardless of whether they sleep in the same bed or separate rooms. Communication is another essential pillar. Open and honest discussions about personal comfort, sleep preferences, and emotional needs can prevent misunderstandings and resentment. If one partner struggles with insomnia, loud snoring, or restless sleep, discussing alternative sleeping arrangements doesn't mean the relationship is failing. It means both people are prioritizing their well-being. When partners can express their needs without fear of judgment or rejection, they create a space where love flourishes in a way that feels natural for them. Mutual care ensures that both individuals feel emotionally and physically supported. It means recognizing when a partner is struggling and offering comfort, whether through affectionate gestures or simple acts of service. This kind of care reinforces that love is not just about physical proximity, but about being present for each other in meaningful ways. Some couples may find that sharing a bed enhances their emotional closeness, while others might discover that sleeping apart improves their overall relationship by allowing them to rest better, leading to more patience and appreciation for one another during the day. Ultimately, the choice between sleeping together or apart should be based on what genuinely supports the health and happiness of both partners. Letting go of fear, whether it's fear of judgment from society, fear of drifting apart, or fear of breaking tradition, can be liberating. What matters most is that both individuals feel fulfilled, comfortable, and respected in their relationship. A loving and supportive partnership is not measured by the physical space shared at night, but by the emotional connection nurtured in every moment of life together.